Alright, welcome guys to the DJI Air 3S active track demo. So I just got done with a trail run, and one of the reasons I bought this thing was to actually follow me while I did some of these trail runs, so I could actually get the trails and not just the overhead shots. It's kind of cumbersome, so I never tried it. So I decided, I was coming home and I saw this random trail and I was like, oh, I'll go try it. So you see about 5 seconds in, my Air 3S gets stuck. He was trying his best. I go into the menu for probably a good 30 seconds trying to figure out how to lower the follow height, or at least lower the ceiling for the follow height, so it'll actually follow me because it's not listening to the command to go down. So this takes quite a while. Yep, still going through the settings. Kind of do this thing. Taking it out on about 15 flights. It's performed really well, but I've never actually used the active track, so I wanted to try it today. Another thing to note, it doesn't really show as well in the video. If you go back to the start, you can kind of see it, but it's actually a really windy day. The air was being kind of loud, so at this point I'd figured out that if you just hold the stick down, it will go below the obstacle. So started running again. Doing pretty well. Of course, I'm holding the controller at this point. One thing, I gotta be honest, I don't think it's great for this kind of terrain. The trees everywhere, it's very, very afraid of hitting anything, which is kind of funny because you'll see when I pick up speed later on, it actually just starts hitting the limbs. I do want to redo this test. I think it would be interesting to do a side-by-side with the controller. Of course, you can record on the controller, so I think it'd be really cool to see. This thing is flashing up the whole time, and it's like an airplane cockpit going down. It has red bars everywhere. It's beeping constantly. It is terrified of these woods. So yeah, I definitely want to do this again in a more open area. Unfortunately, where I am in Arkansas right now, there's not a lot of open area for me to run in, especially that I enjoy running in. I am a trail runner by heart. So it's been pretty good now. I'm running fairly slow, not only because I'm tired from the trail run I just did. My stomach is full of a Five Guys milkshake and double cheeseburger. But also I want to actually give it time to catch up. Yeah, you can see it's doing okay now. It's not great video though. That's the only thing I would say. If I, a little bit of craziness right there. If I was to do this professionally or do this for somebody that wants it done, I think I would just put her in sport mode and kind of risk hitting the limbs. I think I could just do a better job than it can. It wouldn't be a cinematic, of course, but you know. Moving to the camera, kind of cheesing a little bit. So at this point I thought, you know, that's probably enough. I wanted to try turning around, seeing how it would handle it. I do like how it kind of positions itself back behind you. So there I am going back into it. I want to see how it does the other way. Same terrain. You saw it did pretty well after the entrance. It didn't really get stuck up again. And there it goes. Already we're stuck. So again, remember this is a path that I've already gone through. So it's already gone around it. All right, I turned around. I looked at it, gave it a stern look. Like one of my kids that decided, okay, I better just do it. Now, I'm not sure if it's actually going to show, but it hit quite a few leaves on the way back. And I will say, the blades look great. You can tell that they kind of nick some leaves, but they're perfectly serviceable. I don't feel like I need to change them or anything. I never got scared. I just kept hearing it hit the leaves. Well, there, almost there. Yeah, that one definitely hit. Pretty sure at this one I have to bring her down just a little bit as well. It's terrified of that limb. I wish that it would go lower, and maybe I need to get into the settings a little bit more and see if I can lower the floor ceiling. Right, this guy I kind of feel bad about. He didn't see the drone, and then boom, he sees the drone. So I explained to him it's not going to hit him. I'm just testing it out. I feel really bad about that. Oh, there he goes. Hit some more limbs. All right, we hit 2 limbs in a row there. It repositions, comes back around. Doing some good maneuvering. Looks like it just barely missed that limb. Yeah, so all in all, I mean, it does its job. I think that it's definitely going to do a lot better when it has a lot of open space to work in. So if I ever do a trail run through the fields, I think it'll do really good. If I can actually get to a top of a cleared mountain, maybe a ridge, I think it would do very well. Right now I'm putting it in the back of my running pack, my running hydration pack, where the bladder should go. And I'm pulling it out at the top of, every mountain that I run. And I'm getting a flyover. And I just really want to get the actual trail. So this isn't a great trail to record, but, I wanted to get it done. Bobbing and weaving like a professional NFL player. Oof. Yeah, I think a lot can be done with the software to make it not as violent when it's retracking you. Yeah, definitely going to redo this again. Much more open area. I want to record the controller as well. All in all, it did pretty good though. I'm pretty impressed with it. Yeah, there we go. Have a good one.